You know, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, it broke, so let's fix it.
Live like Jackie and Rose, had the water been warmer. Get a Bonnie and Clyde down in California. Fall in love on the run, trying to make it to Cabo. Romeo with a blunt, Juliet with a bottle. Baby, I'm looking for reasons to call it a lie, but if the
So in case you guys didn't know, one of the brake lines for my Super73 RX has been leaking mineral oil for, I want to say, the past month or so, and I haven't really been able to get it fixed. Okay, I could have gotten it fixed, but I don't know how, and I didn't want to go to a shop right away. And when I say go to a shop, I mean, I didn't want to give some big business, you know, my business if there's someone else locally who can help me out, and that's what I did. I reached out to a local e-bike repair person in the DMV area, and for those of you out of the area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, his name is Jake. He's worked with e-bikes, so hopefully he can help me out. I'm sure he can. We talked about everything, so we're good to go. Just waiting for him, but I definitely want to help him out. I don't want to leave him hanging and have him doing all the work. So first thing we're going to do is actually clean up the garage, so that way it's a little bit more work friendly. Like I mentioned, I'm working on redoing this whole garage, so everything, it feels like it's everywhere. So let me clean this up a bit for him. So one thing I also want to try is I got a new 360 camera. Shout out to Richie from New York for sending this down to me. It's a used X2, you know, so I can work with this. Only thing is there's a scratch on both lenses. I'm gonna send it off to get it fixed, but before I do want to have some fun with it. So if you guys see any smudges, it's not your screen, it's the camera. So let's clean up. So I'm sure you guys know this, but pro tip, if you're ever gonna flip your bike upside down and do any fixes or tire swaps, make sure you turn everything you have, like the throttle, any brake levers, a mirror, either up or down, so that way they're not touching the floor when you have the bike flipped over, and that way it doesn't damage anything. Just a small piece of advice. Also, in case you guys are wondering, we're upgrading the stock brakes to Magura MT5es. We got 2 of these levers here, and we have a, where is the number? A 180 mil rotor, and I think this is a 203, yeah, 203 rotor, and brake pads just in case we need them, because I'm not sure if they come in here or not, but either way, I'm leaving this all to Jake. I'm just taking off the wheels before he gets here. So we got the front wheel and the back wheel off the bike. That did not take as long as I remember. I think I just have some kind of, I think that just after doing all these like tire swaps and flat tires that I've had to deal with, I'm sure people have had to deal with more, but me personally, after all that hassle I've had to go through for swapping a tire, I just hate working on the wheels, but I guess just taking them off isn't that bad. I know putting it on is kind of harder, so there's that. Also, I know I made a bike cleaning video recently, but why did no one tell me I did a terrible job on the underside? Let me go ahead and try and take care of that for while I wait for him. Okay, not perfect, but for a quick clean, that definitely looks a lot better. That mud looked disgusting. I couldn't get into the crevices with the sponge. I'll go back in there and do that another time. But by the way, my fender is still broken. In case you guys ever missed that video, I'll link that in the description or in the card somewhere. But who knows where I can get a new fender? Because right now, this is kind of crappy looking. I don't want this. I don't want it at all. What's going on, man? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jake.
Elmer, how was the drive?
Not horrible on the scale of things.
So hopefully I did all the heavy work for you, and installing the brakes isn't too bad.
I think it shouldn't be too much of a drag, but we will see.
So it is the next day. Jake and I were working on this thing pretty much until it got dark out, so I wasn't able to get a test ridden, but the bike has brakes again. He did an amazing job. This is something I probably could have done on my own without even asking him for help or taking it to a bike shop, but that's something I was not comfortable with. Me doing it by myself could have definitely been doable, but I wouldn't know what I'm doing. I probably would have gotten it done, but maybe taken twice as long, messed something up, or just break the bike even more, And while we were talking, Jake and I just getting to know each other a bit, come to find out, he's still in high school. I think he said he's in 11th grade, and the night before he came, he had his SATs the next day, so he was definitely stressed. He did not have to do that, but I do want to give him a huge thank you for just coming. I would have been okay if he rescheduled, but he wanted to come out and help me out, and that is greatly appreciated. If you're in the area, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and you need some bike help that you're not comfortable with, I will leave his website, his link, his everything that I can find in the description down below. He might not be like a full-on business with a shop or anything like that, but his customer support is amazing. He kind of walked me through everything, kind of guided me in what we're gonna do. He did most of the work, but he kind of still taught me everything here and there. And he was even very transparent. We had some hiccups here and there. He said that he can go back and fix it at a later date, but there are some things he wasn't comfortable with. For example, when you're installing new brake lines, the lines are long as hell. So if you're doing a line from the front handlebars to the rear, that length is okay. But from the front brake lever to the front wheel, there's gonna be a lot of leftover, which you might be able to see right here in the front. I'll pull it up and you can see it. And I asked him, is this normal? Is this rideable? He goes, as long as the wires are not creased, it is rideable. You can get them adjusted so that way it's more an appropriate length and it's a lot cleaner looking. He even said, if you want, you can give me a few days to learn how to do it, maybe watch some YouTube videos and I can get it done for you. Or if I can't figure it out, or if I just straight up don't feel comfortable with it, working on your bike some more and potentially risk getting this even more broken, you can take it to a bike shop. And I asked him, honestly, what are you thinking? Because I trust you now. What do you want to do? He goes, honestly, I'd feel more comfortable taking it to a bike shop, so feel free to do that. And I respect that. He doesn't want to break my bike anymore. He's already put in a ton of work on the bike, just helping me get it back up and running. It is great. So yeah, like I said, we were done last night. It was already dark out. I wasn't able to test ride the bike yet. They haven't even broken in yet. So I'm gonna go for a test ride right now, bring you guys along with me. They might sound a little bit squeaky just because I'm still getting used to them. I don't even know the stopping power yet. So we're gonna find that out right now. Let me go get the 360 camera. 360 camera rolling. I should probably turn the bike on. That would definitely help. Okay, first light little driveway. Takes some getting used to. That's fine. That'll happen. That'll happen. Let's go around the block, around the neighborhood real quick. Honestly, I get these will take some time to get used to, but I'm just glad to be able to stop again. I gotta fix that lever angle just a little bit. Not bad stopping. I can't really skid anymore. At least I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, again, since I'm still bringing them in, the first couple of pumps that I'm giving it to the brake lever, feels like nothing's happening. But once it kind of engages, it really feels, I can really feel the stopping power. Oh yeah, like that second pump right there, that was a good stop right there. Yeah, see, now that I'm giving it some gas, if you will, now it's really working. Yep. Ah, it's cold. I should have waited till later in the day to do this. Yeah, these brakes, at least now that they're getting broken in, I almost feel like I'm jerking forward whenever I stop. Like, oh shit, that's some good power. Much better in my opinion than the stock brakes. And it is cold. I think I left the battery in the garage overnight. Oof. Ugh. So I don't know how well it picked up on the GoPro and the 360 camera, but I'm just happy that the brakes work again. And even to better than what they worked before, right? Brand new brakes, brand new rotors, still need to break them in, all right? I still need to break them in, so don't be commenting that it sounds like crickets or squealing, okay? Give me a couple of videos, give me a couple of rides, and they will be fine, okay? That's how it works, all right? That's what he told me. I trust the kid, okay? So once again, Jake, thank you. I'll leave your link in the description down below. If I have any issues in the future with my bike, I will definitely hit you up as well. Hopefully, if you're watching this, we can link up, go on your Sauron, go on the bike, we can hit some parks or whatever, go on the dirt roads, whatever. But yeah, I'm just glad. The next mod that I want to do, well, actually, I should really, you know, take it to a bike shop to figure this shit out. That's not really a mod though. The next mod, the next big mod, I should say, that I want to do is upgrading this bad boy right here. I know what you're gonna say. I just upgraded it. Why do I want to do it again? Look, man, I got a taste of the Fox float suspension that's on the RSD. I gotta get that air suspension. I gotta get that air coil float suspension, whatever it's called. Okay, all right. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like, leave a comment down below if you guys have Magura brakes, what your experience is. I just heard that these are really good brakes for an e-bike like this, and I'm pretty sure the Malibu RX originally had these before they cut them out. So let me know what you guys think of these in the comments down below. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.